Going on, everybody? It's your boy Gifted Gamer 204 back at it again. And yes, you guessed right. Today, we got another banger for y'all, man. So if you're new to the channel, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button as we keep on rolling right into today's video. Now, check this out, man. We got something to talk about here today. Now, I know y'all seen this news already, right? So this is the estimated cost that they're saying that a 5090 is going to cost. Okay, uh, let me just read y'all some of what it's saying. Okay, so they're saying this because of Trump, right? Trump is expected to take office on January 20th. So NVIDIA and AMD are now forcing AIB partners to ship out next-gen GPUs way earlier than expected, combating up to 40% tariffs. This is about to be crazy. Okay? So yeah, here they're saying that, Trump takes office on the 20th, so that's why they're trying to bring everything in before this date. Being that Trump already has mentioned that he's going to bump up, the percentage on tariffs, and here we are. Trump's tariff proposal includes a 10% tariff on imports from other than China, while a 60% tariff on imports from China. And given that the majority of consumer gaming GPUs are sourced from China, it is expected that the prices could soar up by up to 40% and even more. Given that how manufacturers decided to reflect on the tariff in consumer prices. Interestingly, Microsoft, Dell, and HP have too adopted similar measures, speeding up the production process to combat Trump's policies. While we are unaware of NVIDIA's and AMD's next-gen GPUs MSRPs, a reasonable estimate will likely be $1,800 for the GeForce RTX 5090. So factoring in a 40% tariff, NVIDIA's flagship GPU can cost about $2,500. This is what we're looking at here, people. $2,500 when you factor in the 40% tariff that Trump is talking about. So this is why they're trying to bring in all these GPUs in before the 20th. If they do that, whatever amount they were able to ship before the 20th, that we could be seeing it at this price at $1,800. But now you have to include, the scalpers. They're going to be, they're aware of this situation. They know what's going on. So now they're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, let's snatch these up, right? Being that they already know that that people are gonna be trying to buy these before January 20th, because once Trump takes office, the prices are going up. So you got to deal with the tariff prices, but then even the ones that ship in before the 20th, you got to go deal with scalpers, which they're going to buy up all the 5090s. So these are things that we're going to have to take into consideration. If we're trying to go and buy a 5090 and we're trying to go, and go the PC gaming route. Now, I always said, these are the things that we have to keep in mind when we're trying to switch over to PC gaming. Especially if you're trying to play these high-end AAA games that are coming out today and next year in 2025. You need to have a GPU that could withstand these high demanding games. I'm telling you, from here on out, the games are just going to be more and more demanding. Because Remember, I showed you that in a few videos ago that most of the developers are switching to Unreal Engine. I told you, little by little, all of these developers will be switching to the Unreal Engine 5. So now you think about, just in today's world, with the games that have Unreal Engine, look at how much problems and difficulties people are having with these games, right? And that's even with the high-end PCs, with 4090s. So imagine just 2 years from now what the games are gonna be, especially with Unreal Engine. How demanding these new titles are going to be. And remember, let me show you this. Remember at the Video Game Awards when we saw the Witcher 4 trailer. It's already being said that trailer was running on an RTX 5090. Think about it. Remember at the beginning of the trailer, or was it at the end? I think it was at the beginning. It said in the bottom, this trailer is running on a GeForce RTX unannounced graphics card. It didn't say what graphics card it was running. But now it's coming out that people are saying that trailer was running on a 5090. Which, when you look at the price, is going to cost $2,500, depending on what Trump decides to do with the tariffs. Now, this is what I'm talking about. When you're crossing over to PC gaming, you need to have the money. If you don't got the money, you're gonna be stuck playing old games, just like the rest of the PC gamers do. They stuck playing old games. That's what they do. If I'm gonna get a PC, you better believe I need to go in there with the best of the best. Because me knowing myself personally, I'm gonna have headaches when a game like The Witcher 4 comes out and I have a graphics card or a PC build that's unable to run this game smoothly the way I want it to run. I know myself. I'm gonna want to upgrade immediately. So if I'm listening to somebody that's telling me it's okay, you could go in there with a 40, you could start with a 4060. It's okay. Like, you'll be able to run a lot of your games and this, that, and the third, or whatever it is. If I'm going in there like that, and then The Witcher 4, let's say, comes out, and let's say I'm a huge Witcher fan, and The Witcher 4 comes out, and I just can't wait to play this game, and I'm over here with my 4060, and then the game comes out, and that trailer's running on a 5090. Not even a 5060. A 5090. And I start struggling with my game when it comes out on my 4060. I am going to be so pissed off. Because some things about me is like I like trying the new stuff. I like trying new things. Like, people that know me, like, I've always been like that. Like, even when we will go to, like, let's say like McDonald's, and I will see, oh, the new chicken sandwich with this, that, and the third. I'm always getting the new. I say, yo, let me get that new chicken sandwich. I want to see what that's just how I am. When I see something new, that's what I want. Because I already had, let's say, every time I come in here, let's say I buy the number 2, right? I buy the number, that's what I do. Now I see something new. It says a new chicken sandwich with this, that, and the third. That's what I want to try. I've already done this. Now I want to do that. So I'm not gonna go into PC gaming with a 4060, knowing that I could just play old games. I want to be able to play the new games. And if I happen to decide to play the old games, I'll be able to do that too. But my main thing is I want to be able to run the new games. So these are things that you got to look forward to. Now, $2,500. And I always bring you here, right? This is a 4090. Pick the $2,500 is just for your graphics card. Nothing else. Nothing else. No memory, no RAM, no CPU, no power supply, no case, nothing. Just the GPU, $2,500. You look at a 4090, how much this thing costs. Can you imagine what a 5090 PC build is gonna cost? That PC might cost like $6,000 just for the tower. That's without the monitor and everything else that you need to buy. Cause I'm pretty sure if you spending all this money, you most likely you're a streamer. You're streaming games on YouTube and things like that, right? You're a content creator. That means you need a mic, you need a headset, you need all the good stuff. You need your capture cards, you need, your mouse and keyboard. You need, everything that comes along with being a content creator. Think about it. You're not gonna buy a 5090 desktop just for your, pleasure and just for you to be sitting at home playing it and not showing it off. That's just how it is. And except for those people that have money, and spending 5090 is nothing. Like, they're not even content creators. They're just people that they have the money. Like $6,000 won't be anything. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about us that's trying to be in the content creator space, being on YouTube and Twitch and things like that. You're going to be wanting to stream. So just think about it. So, and another thing, before I forget, you need to be computer literate when you're stepping into the PC world. This is not a console. As much as they want to tell you, oh, you could put it that way, that you could just click a button and it'll take you to this screen where it's just like, once you turn on your computer, it takes you directly to this mode, and you will feel like you're playing on a console. Even doing that, you're still on a PC. That's just made for you, for your brain, so you can feel like you're in a console, okay? But you're not. You're in a PC. There are things that you're going to need to learn. It's a learning curve. You're stepping into a whole different space, especially if you're going into it, with a 4080 or 4090 and now even a 5090 coming from a console. You coming from a Honda Accord, you're stepping up all the way to an AMG 63S. It's totally different. You're gonna need to learn how to, maneuver certain things, and when something's not working, you need to learn how to fix certain things the right way, and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's not just a click the button and it's gonna turn on and you're gaming. A PC is made to do many other things than just gaming. So they even put out, this Unreal Engine Mega Lights thing, right? I'm gonna leave this one in the description so y'all can go take a look at it, because this thing looks incredible. When you see this on your 4K, bigged up on your screen, this looks incredible. But this is the thing I want you to pay attention to, is that this is running on 4K DLAA. That's no DLSS, no upscaling, native 4K, because the talk is as well that PC gamers prefer to play native 4K. They say it looks way better than upscaling. So most of them prefer to play on native. This is 4K native. Look at the frames. It's running on 30 frames per second. I'm not buying a 4090, 5090 to run my games on a 4K native to run at 15 frames per second. Look at the frame. 15, 17, 20, 23. That's not what I'm getting into PC gaming for. I'm sorry. Not me. I'm not doing that. This is new technology that you're looking at. Now, I bet you if you do the same thing with an older game that came out like back in 2018 or something like that, and this is running on a 4080, by the way. That's a 4080 graphics card that you're seeing. And look, 15 frames per second. You see what I'm saying? If you're going in there playing a game that came out 2017, 2016, I'm pretty sure, and you run the same thing right here, I'm pretty sure the frames is going to be up like in 65, 70 frames per second. And that's what people start flexing on. You see what I'm saying? But they don't flex on newer games like this, on new technology like this. You need to have DLSS turned on no matter what people tell you. And that's the point where I get to. You're gonna spend all that money, do all certain things to turn on a button, which is DLSS. It's a lot of things you got to think about. When the PS5 Pro is out here running game upscaled 4K, I don't have a problem with that. I'm just letting you know that these are the things that PC game, because it looks way better than upscaling or whatever. I don't care. I just want the game to look 4K. I really don't care. So I'm getting that on the Pro. I'm getting upscaled 4K. And a lot of these games are running past the 60 frames. 80 frames per second, 90. Like, a lot of these games are doing that. So that's what I'm trying to get for $700. Just plug it and play it. I'm pretty sure you already have a 4K TV. The only thing it needs to have is VRR. You might have to upgrade your TV, but there's cheap versions of these new 4K TVs that you can get that run VRR, and you'll be straight. You'll be good. It's just a quick investment, and you should be good to go. But that's what I'm trying to get to. And the thing is, people, you might feel intimidated sometimes when you're speaking to these, PC gamers, because they be trying to flex on you. That's why I'm here to tell you, don't be intimidated. If you don't got the type of money to jump into a 4080 and above, which is what I'm showing you right here, is on a 4080, a new Unreal Engine 5.5 Megalights demo. No DLSS, 30 frames, 20 frames per second. Now, once you turn on DLSS, you already know that's going up. But this is what I'm trying to say. You know, don't be intimidated, because like I showed you in that other tab, they're playing older games. So this is why they feel that they could talk the talk. Because when they tell you, I run my games natively 4K, I don't have no problem with mine, and I got a 3080, and my games be running 4K native. Like, and then you ask them what game they talking about, and I bet you that game is like from 10 years ago. When you need to run a game natively, that means you're not turning on DLSS. I'm telling you, I just showed you an example. Even the higher end graphics card are going to have a tough time running the game. So don't feel intimidated. If you don't got that type of money to go into PC gaming, and you just have the money to stay in the console space, the PS5 Pro is the way to go. Oh man. Yo, that just rhymed. I wasn't even trying to make that up. Is the way to go. You're going to get high end. You're playing at 4K upscale with frames that going past the 60 frames. But I don't care. I just need 60 frames. But I'm just telling you that most of these games are running past the 60 frames. For $700. So anyways, most of these companies are switching their engine. Like I told you in one of the last videos, there's every company will be switching their engine to Unreal Engine. Like CD Projekt Red, they were used to running on the Red engine. They came out, remember, and that's why we seen The Witcher 4 running on Unreal Engine. They had their own engine. What did they do? They say, yo, let's drop this and let's just go to Unreal Engine because it's a lot better. It's multi-platform. You can put it anywhere. And it just saves you a lot of time. And this is what most of the developers are going to be doing. In 3 years, way more than like half of developers will be running Unreal Engine. But anyways, man, that's all I'm gonna say about that, man. You know, get ready for that 5090. If you got the money for it, then go for it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm trying to save up my money because, you know, I'm trying to grow my channel and I want to see what this is going to be about. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see if I get my hands on one of these things and, you know, get me a 5090 like pre-built PC. I'm not doing the building. I'm not building no PC. I don't know anything about that. And I'm not about to start trying to look for things and try to see how you build a PC. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm trying to just go to Best Buy and buy me a PC and point blank. And that would be me, you know, having the best of both worlds. I'm gonna have my PS5 Pro, and then I'm gonna have, God willing, a 5090, you know, PC. So I'm gonna have the best of both worlds. I'm still gonna be playing my first party PlayStation games day one on console, while I could be doing other things on the PC end. So anyways, man, these are my thoughts on this matter here, man, because it's crazy. Shout outs to everybody who've been rocking with me. I appreciate you. Salute to everybody. I'm gonna drop another video. I'm gonna start doing another video right after this one. because I got some things to talk about, especially when it comes to, you know, Xbox versus PlayStation. So, y'all stay tuned for that one, man. So, it is your boy, the gifted one here, man. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.